Okay, this video is on the law of sines, and these are the notes on the law of sines, and we're going to go through two examples. We're going to start with the diagram. This is triangle ABC. Angles are labeled with capital letters. The opposite side has the same name. This is angle A, opposite is side A, and sides are written with lowercase letters. This is angle B. The opposite side is side B. All right, and then angle C is right here. The opposite side is side C, lowercase c. Okay, this is the law of sines. The law of sines says that the sine of angle A divided by side A is equal to the sine of angle B divided by side B equals the sine of angle C divided by side C. Now, you will never use this entire formula at once. You will always use two pieces at a time. So for example, you may use this part of the equation if you have information about angles A and B, or you may use this part of the equation if you have information about B and C, or you may set this piece equal to this piece if you have information about A and C. Okay, and this law can be used when you are given information with angle, angle, side, or angle, side, angle. If you'll remember these from geometry, these are ways to prove triangles congruent. This one means that the side is not connecting the two angles. This is the one when the side is connecting the two angles. It can also be used when you have side-side angle. This is not one that you used in geometry because it doesn't always give you a single answer. So it's called the ambiguous case. I just want you to be aware of that. For our purposes, we're only going to use it when we get one answer. All right, so we're going to go through two examples here. And step one is always to draw a triangle. Oops, didn't know it was going to be dotted. There we go. Okay, and it doesn't really matter that it's accurate based on the information. Okay, I always draw my triangles the same. And I'm going to fill in everything I know. So I know angle B is 34 degrees, angle C is 100 degrees, and side B is 12. So this would be 12. Okay, and then the first thing we can do is we can find that third angle. We know 180 minus the other two will give me angle A. So angle A is 46 degrees. Okay, we're trying to solve the triangle, meaning we need to find all the information out, all three angles, all three sides. Okay, and what's important here is that I know about angle B and side B. Side B is the only side that we're given, so we know that we need to use the sine of angle B over B to start both of our equations. All right, we're going to write one equation to find each angle. So the sine of 34 over 12 is equal to the sine of 100, which is angle C, over side C. Okay, and then my other equation is going to be, it's going to start off the same way, the sine of angle B over side B equals the sine of angle A over side A. All right, so we have two equations we're going to solve. And we're going to solve these. We have two proportions equal to each other. We're going to use cross multiplication. Okay, so C times sine 34 equals 12 sine 100. Okay, so start by cross multiplying. Okay, I want to solve for C. So to solve for C, I'm going to divide by sine 34 on both sides. Okay, this is going into my calculator. All right, and when I put that in my calculator, I get 21.1. All right, and then we're going to do the exact same thing over here. So we have a proportion, okay, two fractions equal to each other. We're going to cross multiply. So I get A sine 34 equals 12 sine 46. All right, we're solving for a, so we're going to divide by sine 34. Okay, once again, this right here goes in your calculator. So 12 times the sine of 46 divided by the sine of 34 gives me 15.4. So check those, make sure you get the same thing on your calculator. All right, and I'm just going to, because I have a lot of work here, make sure I box my 3 answers. Okay, so just to recap, we were given angle, angle, side. This is not the included side. It's not the side that connects the two. We were given angle, angle, side. We first found the third angle, then wrote 2 proportions using the side and angle that we knew that were opposites. Okay, and then solved both to find the sides. Okay, so I want you to just ignore this. This was supposed to go on the next page. So ignore that as much as you can. All right, so let us draw a triangle. Always the first step. All right, I'm going to draw triangle ABC. Okay, and we know that angle A is 40 degrees. Angle B is 35 degrees. And side C is 7. Okay, so 7 is the side that connects these two, meaning we have angle, side, angle. And we know we can use the law of sines. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is find angle C. So 180 minus my 2 given angles gives me 105 degrees. So angle C is 105 degrees. All right, so I'm just going to box that. And then we're going to write 2 proportions, okay? And we know information about angle C and side C. So both proportions are going to start, with the sine of angle C over side C equals, oh dear, sine of angle B over B. And then the sine of angle C over side C equals the sine of A over A. All right, same story with this one. Cross multiply. So B sine 105 equals 7 sine 35. All right, divide by the sine of 105. Oops, sine of 105. And we find out that side B is 4.2. All right, and then same story on this one, cross multiply. So A sine 105 equals 7 sine 40. Divide by the sine of 105. Put this in your calculator, and I find out that A is 6.8. And you can also look back and make sure our answers make sense. So C is the biggest angle. It should be across the biggest side, which it is. There's side 7. Okay, and the smallest angle is across the smallest side.